Next, GUI phishing platform sent 580 million emails to steal credentials. That's a lot. A new phishing kit named GUI, COGUI, sent over 580 million emails to targets between January and April 2025, aiming to steal account credentials and payment data. The messages impersonate major brands like Amazon, Rakuten, PayPal, Apple, tax agencies, and banks. The activity culminated in January 2025, where 170 campaigns sent 172 million phishing messages to targets, but the following months maintained equally impressive volume. The attacks mainly target Japan through smaller scale campaigns were also directed at US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. GUI has been active since at least October 2024, but Proofpoint started tracking it in December and onward. Wow, in the million. That's a lot of emails. Now, I had a thought about this, and I was thinking to myself, how many times have we covered on the Daily Tech News Stream? How many times have we covered the ongoing issue surrounding traffic, internet traffic, data traffic on the internet? And we know that bots make up a vast majority of the internet now, over half. It's 51% or 57% or something like that. We covered that with at least two sources, two different articles. And then I wonder, how much do these kinds of scams contribute to that waste? We might never know, but I do have a suspicion that all of these emails going over the wire are definitely contributing to internet usage. And they might be contributing in ways that we currently don't track and we don't know the consequences of yet. So Textradamus making another prediction. These things, we're going to find out that these things are actually more costly than just shipping out millions, hundreds of millions of emails. That's what I think is going to happen. There's a cost to this. The analyst found several similarities to the Darkula phishing kit, which has been linked to China-based operatives, and initially believed that the origin of the GUI attacks is the same. However, upon deeper examination, Proofpoint concluded that the two phishing kits are unrelated, even though they are both utilized by Chinese threat actors. Now, what it does is it impersonates a trusted brand, having urgent subject lines that it wants you to take action, and then inside the URL, it redirects to a phishing website, so your typical phishing scam. But the link only resolves if the target meets specific criteria predetermined by the attackers. This criteria includes IP address, browser language, operating system, screen resolution, and device type. If the criteria isn't met, victims are redirected to the brand's legitimate site that was impersonated to reduce suspicion. Do you understand what this means? Do you understand the chess level move that's being made here? Does anybody get why they're doing this? Because this is actually really smart. And it plays into some of the Daily Tech News articles that I've covered before, where I outline how simple programming paradigms that people forget or they don't know how to do because we've essentially neutered the positive experiences of the learning experiences of programmers today. All of these things have enabled data to get leaked, including things like passports, things like your IP address, things like your health information, things like where you live. All of this stuff gets leaked. And then what happens? This is actually really smart. In order to stay under the radar, they send targeted phishing scams. And you have to meet the criteria that they must know you already have. Like they already have it. That's what I mean to say. They already know the stuff about you. So they target you. They probably have a huge list of stuff that has been leaked from previous leaks because of bad security practices, or because somebody put a key inside of their GitHub, whatever, or because a sysadmin didn't know how to properly secure an S3 bucket, or even at all, so on and so forth and so on, right? Or because you npm installed a third-party package as part of your React application because you don't know how to run a billion checkboxes on an $8 VPS server, and so you imported a piece of malware that you vibe coded that was actually slop squatted because the AI system hallucinated the name of the package, and then somebody created and put in malware, and they got access to all this data, and then this phishing scheme comes out where they target that data, and anybody else lands on the legitimate website, so they fly under the radar. All this stuff has second, third, fourth order consequences, and we've done it to ourselves, and we pat ourselves on the back, and you have idiots online who go, nothing's wrong, I'm making my money, I don't care, yada yada yada. This is really smart. This is extremely smart. And I'm in the wrong business. I don't make enough money doing this, okay? You guys don't pay me enough for this. I got to be doing this. Anyway, so this is how it works. And they target the messaging, they tailor the messaging to something appropriate to whoever it is that they're pretending to be. This all makes sense. We've seen this before 100 times, but there you go. There you go. Absolutely terrible. It's so stupid.